Can Neca's hot-headed muscle actually handle the intense pressure of stop motion? Or do those stiff factory joints strike again? Ah! Ah! Where did it go? Ah! Cowabunga, and welcome back to part 3 of our Neca TMNT 2012 series. And of course, that means we're looking at the turtle in red, the guy who's cool but crude, Raphael, which means we are saving the most anticipated turtle, Mikey, for next week. So don't forget to tune in next week too, and all the weeks to follow for more stop motion action. Speaking of, don't forget to Hulk smash that subscribe button so you never miss out. With the massive joint struggle we had last week with Leo, I'm incredibly relieved to say that this Raphael figure is a total chef kiss. Mostly. So let's dive right in. The box art continues to look great and hold that classic Nickelodeon feel that we've talked about in the past. It looks beautiful on the shelf, but this figure belongs out of the box and under the camera lens. When it comes to first impressions and the sculpt, he looks phenomenal. He captures that bulky, aggressive look perfectly. His skin tones have that deep green shade that separates him from the rest of the turtles, and the molded crack on his chest is spot on to the show. Moving him around is a breath of fresh air. Unlike Leo, Raph's shoulders and bicep swivels and knees are completely superior. They're solid, but loose enough that it doesn't feel like it's gonna snap. Everything moves exactly as it should, making micro movements for animation incredibly smooth. His shoulders do have some limitation due to his shell, which I would have liked to see open up a little bit more with maybe some butterfly joints to get those hands with the sais in some classic ninja poses or katas, but it is a huge step up from last week. The accessories are where the real animation test begins though. He comes with his signature dual sides, a second head, a T-phone, smoke bomb, pizza slice, multiple interchangeable hands. While the sculpts are beautiful, the factory plastic on these hands is completely brutal. They share the same issue that I've had across all these turtles. They are so stiff that trying to slide incredibly thin, fragile weapons into is terrifying. In this case, the sais are very thin, and I'm afraid that they're going to fall out of alignment trying to put them in Raph's hands. I was genuinely nervous that these were going to snap or even break one of the wrist joints preparing him for a scene. I would suggest removing the hand and placing the sais in first, then reattach the hands. I would also suggest heating those hands up with a hairdryer to try to pry them open a little bit so sliding the sai in would be easier. Lastly, he comes with two companions, Chompy Picasso and Spyroach. I do wish that we didn't have so much differentiality between the turtles. I know in the shows they all kind of have their own uniqueness and skin tones as well, but in this case, none of the hands are interchangeable because the skin tones are vastly different across the different turtles. So you can't use Donnie's open hand on Raph because the skin tones are so different that it's completely noticeable. For Articulation, once you get past the hands, he is a dream for toy photography. The double jointed elbows and the knees hold their friction perfectly, meaning that you can get him into heavy aggressive ninja stances without him toppling over or needing a hidden flight stand. Overall, for the most part, they share the same body mold and don't have too much different here. Looking at scaling, he sits perfectly next to Donnie and Leo, giving that team distinct varied height dynamic that I mentioned earlier. This is very true to the 2012 character designs, and I'm overall very pleased with this. Aside from the Turtles, here is Raph next to Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, and NECA Horror. I mentioned in the Donatello episode that the height of these turtles really sell the teenage feel. They are up against dangerous foes, and having them slightly shorter than the average 6-inch line makes the enemies or the foes or villains who you ever have pose up to them stand that much taller. Final thoughts, he's a massive upgrade in factory quality and a total win for collectors. I have seen many folks online praise his quality over the others, and I see why. He feels great in your hand. Just make sure you keep that hairdryer nearby to soften up those stiff hands before trying to give him his weapons. Once again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and drop a comment, and tune in next week for Mikey. I will see you on the next one. Same bad time, same bad channel.